What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King with King's Critiques. Usual caveat numero uno would be apologies for the air conditioner in the background because it does make my audio sound a little weird, and I highly apologize about that, but it is still almost 90 degrees, so we kind of gotta just, do the thing so we can, not be rushed to finish a video because I'm overheated, because I really hate doing that. Now, for the other usual caveats, now that I have covered that much, explained myself, went over what happened in the last episode, we're going to go over the caveats of, regardless on how I just said things, if you want to check out the episode or at least share your opinions on what's been happening with the show, is always encouraged to stick around, hang out for conversations, drop a comment, all that stuff, to converse with myself or others. It's always highly appreciated to at the least let the video run through, to let me get the watch time, hit the like button, subscribe, and all that stuff, because it's great for the algorithm, and maybe eventually these poopy buttholes will show me some kind of respect. Now, let's get into Renako probably feeling bad for what she did and how she took things. Because things could have honestly ended up a little more peaceful after that awkward ending to things. Because let's be real. If it were somebody of a much worse mindset, of a much worse gender, the sister wouldn't have even been a stopping point for most people. So for mine to actually take the harsh no as a sign and then leave is at least an improvement against most of my kind. Which, yes, I hate most of my kind for giving our kind a bad name, but that's the society we live in. Anywho, all that being said, let's finally get into the episode for some a little bit depressive, but hopefully we get back up to the peak point of Yuri Monday. And see, that's her admitting that she didn't mind it at first until it got awkward. The answer to that, Renako, is yes. Yes, you do, and you're just, refusing to admit it. And that's the sister. So, from what I've been told, full discretion, the sister just kind of says, good for you. Now, is that actually true, or does it get taken in another way? We shall see. See, she's asking that in a general sense, not why are you doing this to our family, you fucking blah blah blah, the kind of I guess homophobic kind of still sticks regardless of gender. And Renako just being completely open and honest. That's good. That's progress. Based sister! See, okay, thank you to the person in the comment section who said that much, because that's based as shit, but she doesn't give a fuck. And Renako's just wait, what? Huh? You, what? Even she's confused. Like I said a few moments ago. You honestly gotta respect the sister for, being as open and honest as anybody else would be, though. Because, listen, back on the positive note, though, Maya's, pretty hot, super nice. Yeah, sure, she's perverted, but listen, even the best men are perverted. Outside of getting heated about certain topics, I'm a genuinely good person. I'm just a fucking train wreck up here. But as far as attitude goes, I'm probably one of the best people you could ever meet outside of my getting heated about certain topics. The animal thing that happened in that shitty garbage show, that's one of those topics. Yes it is. Oh, outro. Okay, we gotta skip this along because we've seen it at least once. But so basically now Renako's probably kicking herself for doing what she did, and probably rampantly texting my back about, I'm sorry, my sister actually doesn't care, I'm so sorry, just that kind of thing. Then again, also, does she involve it? Because listen, even the anime says it's harem, so I'm still kind of on the end of who's getting the harem. Is it Renako or is it Mai? I'm thinking it's probably Renako. Also, speaking of jealous gay people, I wonder if it's going to kind of end up like Hikaru, where this is a spoiler for an episode I've already seen, not uploaded yet, but you guys might have seen it already, where Mai's gonna actually be more tearful and apologetic about it, and saying she'll try to behave more on their days or something. I expect at least another 5 to 10 minutes of depressing stuff, though, so. Well, the smart thing would be, like in any relationship, just say you're sorry to each other. You know, her apologizing for taking it too far without warrant. Although, again, Renako literally said herself that she was about to let her do what she wanted to do, so. And then Renako for apologizing for slapping her like she did. No, she's actually so embarrassed she doesn't want to show her face at school. Which is kind of understandable. Did I turn her gay attention elsewhere? Did Renako lose her already? Dun dun dun. Oh no. Did Mai tell her what happened? Oh no. She might have told her what happened. Just don't go near the edge again. She might throw you over and not save you. Now, theory. What if all of them are up there just so Mai can be open about how she feels about Renako in front of everybody? Like, some sort of reverse intervention. Oh, yeah, Mai has told her everything. Well, you're Mai's best friend, she told you everything? But that means she told her everything, right? Yep, everything. Okay, so that at least erases my statement from before about Mai having been honest about being how she is with everybody, because even if her best friend doesn't know up until this point, yeah, that at least erases that thought process. Yeah, because that initially was how it went, but now Renako's actually more offended about what she did to Mai. Okay, listen, like, I'm gonna say one of my morally controversial things again, but like, she's saying Renako's playing, but also just for the fact that Renako's probably like the second hottest one of their friend group. So like, is it an insult to call someone who's plain like that? Because like, listen, again, at least the second hottest one in the friend group. Like, if you want to consider either the other girl, I'm wondering if she might be like part of the harem aspect. Excuse me if you heard that. And Mai, like, those two are the ones you can debate if they're first or third, because, you know, seeing more of Mai, yeah, no, she's definitely among the hottest ones. Like, the blue-haired gremlin girl, she's adorable. And I'm sorry, this black-haired chick, but she's honestly the lowest on the totem pole. Like, she reminds me of a less attractive Akame, as I mentioned before. That's true. Two of those things are probably true. Wait, hold on. Renako said the obvious, but she's denying it? Because that sounds like she's denying it. Okay, black haired chick's really kind of talking in circles, though. Like, does she care if Mai likes Renako? Or is it really just the best friend aspect of, nah, you hurt my friend's emotions and I kind of want to toss you off this rooftop. But instead, because of how she feels about you, we're talking about this. If you get any closer, something might happen. But, meanwhile, I'm expecting her to just kind of, yeet! That's best friends for you. The probably second thing I'm the most happy about not actually being a woman for. Because listen, if I actually had friends as a woman and I had that shit come up to me, I don't think I could handle it much. Especially if it's the actual current state I am in, where I'm lonely and miserable. That would make it worse. Though it has been kind of proven that people that give better relationship advice are the ones that are single. But maybe that's because we can't get it ourselves, so we at least know how to treat people. You're probably more right on that than you know, because I'm still not dropping the fact that she might have a crush on Mai, as well. As well you should be. But you also should be texting Mai and be the one apologizing to her. And then she can apologize to you. And then y'all can kiss and make up. Either in the literal or metaphorical sense. Okay, but like, god damn it. Hold on. The fact that she thought that this whole thing would collapse, end with me talking, you crying, and all of us just disbanding. Well, yes. Now, I'm again also saying that she also likes her in that sense. But however, I will say that in the friendship sense, yes, obviously she cares deeply for Mai, because I think that honestly most best friends, if they were talking to somebody that broke their friend's heart, would probably rather break somebody's face than actually talk it out with them. But I think the fact that she went to talk it out with Renako says that she was just like trying to test to see how Renako feels about the whole situation herself. The expressions on both of them from that end of statement. When we stop talking, she has me a holder. It's like, wait, what? Oh, nah. Where's she going then? Ooh. Ooh, that's really gotta hurt her feelings. Because, like, Mai still does probably love Satake, but yeah, just a best friend statement. But again, maybe the reason she takes offense is what I've been saying all along. Mai knew. Damn. Shit and damn. Yes, because she's right. Yeah. She's basically being the whole role of, yes, I'm her best friend and I'm pissed off at you for hurting her. But also, yes, I hate you for stealing her from me. So instead of taking it from being hurt on the girlfriend aspect, she is prioritizing the friend aspect. Although she's probably just using that as copium, because, listen, I think she's accepted the fact she might have fallen for Mai and is just using the friend aspect to make an excuse. Left her hanging. Yeah, about that. Yes, but you're not only turning her down from the friendship aspect, you're turning her down to help another friend, as well as someone who's a little bit more. Yeah, honestly though, you get yourself so worked up you just start bawling. That's terrible timing for the record. Also, out of context, terrible statement, but I have my answer to my question in the beginning. Yes, she totally took that out of context. So she's going to go save her actual girlfriend, but also her use of words made her other friend kind of think more on her than she might have already. Though I will say that defenseless position she had last episode also spoke volumes. Okay, again, the out of context things are not helping. Hey, yo, but like, hold on. Yeah, no. She's in it. And now Renako's gonna make her feel like a fool. Yeah, no, she just realized it's like, oh no. And now she just realized, I made awkward. She's just like, can we just pretend this didn't happen? But hey, listen, if the harem aspect is like the three more attractive ones of the group kind of having a thing for, two of them for one, then not terrible to make it work out, right? Like, people are insane nowadays and doing throuple stuff and whatnot, which also, while feeling a certain way about multiple people is okay in one aspect, stop being greedy. Hey, yo! So, was Mai probably did just to try and get Ren's attention. We know that, right? Damn, she's making a whole thing out of it? Man, gay embarrassment really can just run rampant, can't it? So, which way is this gonna go? Number one, she's gonna sign up for the thing and be chosen by Mai because of that, or she's going to ruin the whole thing because she doesn't want anybody else to even have the chance. Like, it's going one of two ways. Meanwhile, Ren's reading this and like, I'm going to kill her. We have one fight and she's immediately, I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm gonna kill her. Fucking gremlin! I'm her actual girlfriend. I can sure as hell do that if I want. No, she'll probably more likely pick you, but I love how she's trying to rationalize with this little gremlin. Whether she's going to be as on point without even needing to be told as the other one. Yep! You have been caught. No, see, you don't even need to say it for her to know. Meanwhile, she's up there, vibing, just being attractive. She doesn't even look like she wants to do it. Like, she's just being a rich asshole. Like, this is honestly her least likable portion so far, is just being a rich asshole who is a little bit too much on the mind. Yeah, meanwhile, she's probably stomping up the stairs ready to go talk to her herself. Nope, she's already up there. She changed? She didn't even wear a swimsuit last time. Also nice. See, that second half is probably the better question. Like, when did she even have the time? Ah. Based opinion, but true. Of course she's mad Like, she's not mad about what happened. No, she's more mad about you, well, selling yourself, basically. No. What you think you did, yes, hurt her at first. This is more offensive. She's rich, so mentally, yes. Like, this argues that at least, but up here, maybe very childish still. But, like, that's just kind of human nature, unfortunately. You can if you call off this party, smile. So, like, how hard is it for Renako to just, like, do the typical shut up method of leaning up and just kissing her, keeping her quiet, you know? And now she's doing what she should. Pulling off that tie and turning it into a proper moment. Nah. You laid your claim in episode 2. Now she's laying hers. About damn time. Like, really, did Renako need to get the whole runaround this entire episode? Like, she didn't. Fucking bratty rich person mentality is really what drove Mai to do the whole thing that they're currently there to do to begin with. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be even funnier if their mutual gremlin friend walks in on this. And instead of being embarrassed like last time, Ren doubles down. We're still keeping it to that simple of a basis? Yeah, the position for that first kiss, too, was something else to make the emotions go wild and give her some time to need to think. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, she went too far, and then the sister walked in, and then the sister came back a couple hours later like, hey, is everything okay? Are you two a thing? You are? Awesome! Like, that's basically how that went down. It probably made Ren feel like such a fool. See, that's what I said. Like, she had bratty rich person mentality, and holy shit. Yeah, she had bratty rich person mentality about the whole situation, so she thought one fight meant, nope, next. Yo, factual, though. Like, it's not perfectly captured because, you know, the red side's kind of dumb about their top and bottom stuff, but, like, another good potential thumbnail. Like, no, the underwater smooch? Come on, good image. That's a good image. Like, I always gotta make sure to pause for potential good thumbnails, and that is another good thumbnail. That's another good... Actually, I think that's an even better one than the first one. Like, this ain't just me and my usual, you know, Yuri fueled mindset. No, that is a beautiful thumbnail. Changed it just to a little concert, and 90% of the people probably laughed. Oh. Okay. You know what? That's at least cool that she has enough simps that they stayed in the audience to listen to her perform. And okay, like, I was about to say something about the gremlin partying so hard, but can we question why there's just an old man there? Like, wasn't this Suno's party supposed to be for, like, people that have confessed to her before? That's either really creepy, or he just saw the sign that said acoustic guitar and he went, oh, this looks fun, and walked in on his own. I'm really hoping it's more of that second thing. I don't think she does. Yeah, that's... So if she does that in the next episode or two, that's probably going to end up quite interesting, isn't it? Especially based on what happened this episode. But you have your circle of friends still, and your girlfriend properly. Even if, you know, you're still going to make a little bit of an excuse that y'all are still trying to be just friends. So, end of the school year, basically, so we know what this battle is going to decide on. Okay, hold on. Okay, but this statement followed by this statement, yeah, kind of, like, questionable, but I get her joke. She's still just trying to downplay it. Like, after that whole speech... She's still trying to downplay it. And Mai doesn't know how to take that. Yeah, honestly, though. Like, the fight and then the whole big speech at the pool, kissing you thrice. Like, nah, totally don't know how to be a couple step. Someone needs to hit Ren in the back of the head with a fucking, like, at the least that bat they used to bonk horny people. But in this case, it's for stupidity. With benefits? Hey, no. Listen. We already have a show like that. You cannot. She's literally about to say it's an anime, isn't she? Because that's the title of the episode, and that's what she's about to say is, isn't that already an anime? Rema friends. Oh, Rema, like their shit name. Okay, now I get it. No, she's right, though. Okay, she also has a point on that, though. Ayo. As would be expected. And hey, your sister already did say she would like Mai more as, like, a sister-in-law than most other options, so... Smart ass. Okay, so, like... Oh, hey, it's almost time. Alright, I got a couple minutes I can dick around. Number one, again, thank you to the person that assured me that this was going to get a quick resolution instead of, like, lingering on longer than necessary, as anime tends to do with these rom-com situations. Speaking of, however, she did not just take the name from an already pre-existing anime and make use of it. Like... Because, like, we watched that show here. I think that's supposed to get a season 2 also, isn't it? I don't remember. But, like... Also, I feel that show actually had a decent amount of, like, actual progress towards the coupling that was intended in the show. But not to the point where they, like, confirmed anything yet. Because, like, it had that whole branching path, harem, whatever bullshit garbage that these things usually do. And whatever. Anyway. I think we still have, like, 8 episodes of this left, so, like, 2 more months, so I'm here for it. Especially if any other drama just comes up with her adding more people to her harem. But, hey, listen, the only other kind of spoiler I want is, am I expecting any more unnecessary drama potentially involving that harem-based stuff? Because, like, the other girl, she's definitely into Renako as well, and I can't wait to see where that goes. Will they be caught if something happens and Mai will be okay with it? Maybe turn it into a throuple situation until, like, they're an actual couple, or... Because, like, listen, I still have a bunch of questions on that regard, but again, we have 2 more months of the content to see what happens here, and I am 100% here for it, regardless. Because, like, listen, we have a minimum of 2 great Yuri shows this season. Christ. And not only that, we also found a good show involving some yaoi. Like, listen, the LGBTQ weeb community is eating this season. Because, like, high key, again, I said on Hikaru, I'm the lowest common denominator of a human being, but I still support 99% of that whole classification. Is a majority of my love for Yuri content specifically because of the base male mindset of girl on girl being hot? And maybe a little bit. But also, I've come to find out there's, like, way more interest in Yuri-based romance than general romance. Because, like, the amount of shows I just am disinterested in because of it being a stupid rom-com or a stupid harem or that kind of thing is just too damn high. Like, I don't watch most of Sakai because it literally comes down to a harem aspect and it's just boring as hell. Rent-a-girlfriend, harem aspect. Boring as hell. A couple of chicks are super hot, but, like, there's hundreds of shows like that where the chicks are stupid hot. The guy either is an idiot or can't pick one, and it draws on for way too long. Like, there's a small portion of those shows I want to finish, like Onigeru, because I didn't watch the last season of that. I have a couple minutes left before I need to stop talking, so I will wrap up here with let me know if there's any other bullshit I should expect in the next couple months. If you're a manga, manhwa, or not manhwa, novel reader, whatever. Let me know your thoughts on the show, the characters, their relationships, and all that stuff. Anything else I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full unedited visual and audio, the stuff I upload here. However, that runs into some complications if I don't get consistent people over there, so if I don't upload for a while, I highly apologize, but I do have a certain amount per month if I don't get new subscribers over there. Apologies. Purple Prime, go follow. Subscribe with Purple Prime for free. Helps me out immensely, and it's free still. And check out the playlist here. Let it run through. Have conversations with stuff within whatever. Check out the video recommended to you by YouTube here, or the bigger version if you're watching the cover video. Gonna start a green account. Well, I have a green account and we'll start streaming there soon for live reactions and stuff. Till next time, Ben the Blazer King with Kritique Sound. Peace.